हेलो एंड गुड आफ्टरनून गाइस। रेडियो जिंदगी सुन रहे हैं आप 1550 AM पर बने हैं। शुरू करने जा रहे हैं द साकेत भाटिया एस्ट्रोलॉजी शो। जहां भी चल रहे हैं, जहां से भी आप हमें सुन रहे हैं, यहाँ बात होने वाली है अबाउट योर ग्रोथ, अबाउट योर हैप्पीनेस, अबाउट योर प्रोस्पेरिटी एंड द वे इज प्रीटी इजी। आप ऑफ कोर्स शो सुन सकते हैं। आप डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया से डायरेक्टली कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। 408639 5300 is the direct number where you can call and connect with him. saketbhatia.com वेबसाइट है उनकी। हमारे साथ एवरी ट्यूसडे 4 to 5 PM जुड़ते हैं इंटरनेशनली renowned astrologer डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया, who has a PhD in the subject of astrology and is a certified numerologist. Over 25 years का experience है and more than 12,000 plus satisfied clients globally. He's a board member of International Association of Vedic Astrology and Numerology. कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं आप शो के दौरान भी by calling 510-770-1550. We will be opening the studio lines in, I would say, five more minutes. Yes, 510-770-1550. That's the studio line number. And if you want to call and connect Dr. Saket Bhatia directly, the number is 408-639-5300. With that, hello and welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful, Vedika. How are you?
Great. Happy
And
Dhanteras.
happy Dhanteras to you. Happy Dhanteras to all the listeners of Radio Zindagi. अच्छा लगता है coming back every Tuesday, 4 to 5. Let's hope this is going to be one of those educational shows for our listeners. हमारा goal है not to make you an astrologer, but to give you insights into what is happening in the field of astrology, why astrology is so powerful, how you can use it to your advantage so you can be more happy, कि आपकी life better हो. So we will be discussing many different aspects. हमने बात की है about vastu, numerology, how they are connected together, why people come to me for one or the other, and we're going to keep talking about benefits, just benefits for you. किसी ने हमें फोन करके पूछा था, job change होती है, what is the key reason for that? Somebody said शादी नहीं हो रही, what is the reason for that? One thing leads to another. So let's figure out what is going on in your life, why some people are different, why some charts are stronger, why astrology is so powerful. वो बात करेंगे आज.
तो शुरुआत करते हैं with of course जो हमारी birth chart को strengthen कर सकते हैं. Can we start with those points?
So this is a very, very standard question. When you come to meet me and you have, let's say, an astrology session, you're going to give your date, place, time, and I'm going to look at your birth chart. But unlike all astrologers or most astrologers, the one thing I do different is I like to show you your birth chart. I'm going to walk through what a birth chart is. इसका importance क्या है? You get a chance to first hand see कि आपके ascendant क्या है, second house क्या है. Many people get scared. They look at their chart and say, oh, I have no planets in my second house. Will I make no money? I always say no, that's not the case. 9 planet है, 12 घर है. If a house is empty, means nothing. If a house has a planet, it really means nothing. So let's understand कि birth chart को strong क्या करता है. So there are about 10 different things, 11 things I would say, जो birth chart को strong करते हैं. One of the things is the ascendant. हमने बात की है, right? Birth chart जो कुंडली होती है, that is a blueprint. जब आप पैदा हुए थे, it tells us who you are, why you are born here in this life, what your strengths, weaknesses, talents are, how the world perceives you. आपको लाइफ में क्या चाहिए. वैदिक एस्ट्रोलॉजी के हिसाब से a kundali also indicates potential and flow of energy in your life. You eat food, that's for energy, and then you dissipate energy. Same way in astrology, planets आपको energy देते हैं कुछ ना कुछ करने के लिए. We think planets are bad because they don't give us results on the right time. But that's a different story. So most important is the ascendant. हमने बार बार यही कहा है कि ascendant important है. It is your first house. It is your first house lord. वो if that is strong, everything in your chart will be strong. First house lord, इसे लगन कहते हैं हम, right? Strength, vitality, health, intelligence, money, सब इसी के साथ connected है. अगर ये planet strong हो और इसका लॉर्ड स्ट्रांग हो, हाउस स्ट्रांग हो, यू आर गोइंग टू बी इन वेरी गुड शेप. नेक्स्ट, गुड प्लैनेट्स इन त्रिकोण्स एंड केंद्रस, मतलब गुड प्लैनेट्स इन हाउसेस 1, 4, 7, 10, 5 एंड 9. अगर 1, 4, 7, 10 में अच्छे प्लैनेट्स है, चार्ट बिकम्स स्ट्रांग. गुड मीन्स वैक्सिंग मून, जुपिटर, Venus, Mercury.
Mhm.
Bad planets are like Mars, Saturn, Sun, Rahu, Ketu. Almost all the charts I see have a balance. अगर अंदर कोई भी planet नहीं है, then the chart becomes, it's like a boat with lots of holes. It's like a sinking ship. That person needs to put a lot of effort in life. Okay.
Mhm.
Generally अच्छे planets होते हैं तो life अच्छी जाती है. अगर बुरे planets हो, then they cause a little bit of, what is it? Stress, strain, delay in life. The third is exalted planets. Planets also are like us. They can be in friendly signs, enemy signs. लेकिन अगर planet strong हो, जैसे Jupiter कैंसर में बैठ जाए, या मून टॉरस में बैठ जाए, या Venus Pisces में बैठ जाए, Mercury अगर Virgo में बैठ जाए, it becomes very strong. They bring good potential to you. The minute we see this, we say this individual has a good chart. The next is, balanced elements होने चाहिए, like fire, earth, air, water. This is the core of astrology. अगर fire, earth, air, water में evenly distributed planets हो, you will get little bit of everything. If everything is, let's say, earth, then you're only going to focus on material things. If everything is air, you'll only focus on your friends. If everything is fire, you're only going to focus on getting accomplishments done. पांचवी चीज जो चार्ट को स्ट्रांग कहती है इज योग्स. धन योग, राज योग, and so many other yogs. There are yogs for intelligence, yogs for children, yogs for health. हर एक चीज की एक योग होती है. The other thing to study is the moon, sixth part. Moon बहुत important है. In fact, Vedic astrology, Indian astrology में moon is considered to be the most important planet. Sometimes even more important than
Sun.
the ascendant. Oh, sun is not as
Oh,
important
sun. Oh,
as moon.
ascendant. Yes.
इनफैक्ट जब वुमेन की कुंडली पढ़ते हैं, वी कैन ऑल्सो स्टडी इट फ्रॉम द मून इफ द चार्ट इज कंसिडर्ड स्ट्रॉन्गर, राइट.
Okay.
अगर
Mhm.
वुमेन के देखना है कि बच्चे, अगर बच्चे देखने, वील जनरली स्टडी फिफ्थ हाउस, बट वुमेन वी कैन ऑल्सो स्टडी फिफ्थ फ्रॉम मून बिकॉज दैट्स अ डायरेक्ट इंडिकेशन फॉर दैट. अनदर थिंग इज शनि की प्लेसमेंट. अगर शनि अच्छी जगह पे प्लेस हो, like sign of exaltation, he gives you discipline, hard work. One thing, today I had a show in New York and somebody wants to go for surgery. I forgot to mention this to our listeners. Saturn is also the planet that gives you ability to recuperate. The illness hoti hai, how
Mhm.
easily will you recover from it is Shani. If Shani is good, recovery achhi hoye. Agar Shani zyada weak hai, that disease keeps coming back. Okay?
So does that mean शनि की जब दशा है तब you should go for, like, if you are due for a surgery, then you should go for that around that time?
That's not a rule. It depends. If Shani is very strong in your kundli and a malefic, which is bad planet, तो वो
Mm-hmm.
तो आपके health को देखेगा. You should get surgery done before that Shani dasha. On the
Okay.
other hand, if Shani is strong and a positive planet, then get surgery done just in the Shani dasha, so at least आपकी recovery अच्छी जाएगी.
Okay. Okay.
You have to understand, there are even Jupiter, a good planet, can become malefic, which is bad in certain kundlis. Venus can become bad in certain kundlis. हो सकता है.
Mm-hmm.
For a Scorpio ascendant, Venus will own the 7th house and the 12th house, making it a bad planet. Saturn will
Right.
also be bad because he owns the 3rd and 4th house. Now, अगर अच्छे घर जो है, like 1, 4, 7, 10, 5 and 9 पे बुरे planets का aspect नहीं है, that kundli becomes strong. The 9th is dasha. अगर दशा आपकी अच्छी आने वाली है एंड उसी टाइम पे प्लैनेट्स मैच्योर होते हैं, then that makes your kundli even stronger, right? Think about it. You want to start a business. You want to wait till 30 something when Mercury matures. अगर उसी के बीच Mercury दशा आ जाए, brilliant, because now Mercury mature है, दशा आ गई, you can start your business. On the other hand, अगर Mercury पहले ही आ गया, जब Mercury दशा, Mercury mature नहीं हुआ, he'll give you the intelligence in school, but business की दशा चली गई आपकी, you'll have to wait again, right? The 10th thing is nakshatra. Nakshatra is important, especially when we are looking at emotional point of view, because nakshatra will help you create bonds in relationships with people you work with, people who work for you, your partner, and your family. ये भी important है. And finally, the 11th point, which the question is, what makes a birth chart strong? And the 11th point is you. You make the birth chart strong. You are the human being, you are the individual, you are the living entity who's making your birth chart strong. You have to put effort. The birth chart is a piece of paper that is saying, ये होगा, अब होगा, क्यों होगा, कैसे होगा. लेकिन आपने अगर effort नहीं डाला, then you will always be at level 1. Life will take its toll on you, but if you put that extra effort when the good times are there and express caution when the bad times are there, believe me, your chart will be stronger than anybody else's.
We have a caller. Can we quickly start with a call?
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
Hello, Dr. Saket. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm good. This is Seba here, and we meet so regularly, but I'm calling into the show for the first time, so I hope I'm not going off course. I had a question about Dhanteras and Diwali. Is that okay for me to ask?
It's absolutely okay, but I think our listeners should also know who you are.
No, I think it's enough for them to know who you are.
No, they know who I am. Vedika, maybe you can give a little insight into who Seba is.
So Seba is Director Sales of Radio Zindagi.
Okay, thank you for that introduction. Can I ask my question now?
Absolutely.
So, Dr. Saket, I was actually at Apni Mandi with a friend. I was doing some Diwali shopping, and interestingly, at least for me, for the first time, I saw every cart that was in ahead of me, every person with a cart, they had a broom in their cart. And while we buy metal and we've bought jewelry and some sort of gold, silver coins or jewelry, this was the first time that I learned that broom bhi khareedte hain. In fact, broom khareedna chahiye. तो उसके पीछे क्या मतलब रीजनिंग है, if you could throw some light on that?
So it is not to beat up your husband. That is not why everybody is behind that.
Oh.
No. I know because see, I'm not going to tell you कि ऐसा है. But let's understand कि ऐसा क्यों होता है. See, Diwali, Deepavali is a very important festival in India. It is the most celebrated Hindu festival in the country. More than Holi, more than Ganesh Chaturthi, everything. Right? इसकी astrological significance समझिए. Diwali is celebrated on the night of the new moon. Did you know that? New moon के night पे होता है. It is in the month of Kartika. Astrologically speaking, new moon is the beginning of something new. It is giving you a hope कि जो पुरानी चीजें हैं उन्हें छोड़ के let's move ahead. It's an auspicious time for setting something with new intentions, leaving behind past negativity and doing something positive. The broom symbolizes that. The function of a broom is to clean up and to throw old things away. It is to sweep the dust off, whether it is from your floor, whether it is from your life. So think of Diwali and this Dhanteras as the time for you to spend a little bit of money to buy something. Because when you buy something, you're only gifting yourself. You're improving your life. You are opening up your heart and your wallet and saying, you're not going to take that money up with you. You have to learn to spend it here. Money has to change hands. So get yourself something important that represents Venus and Lakshmi, because Venus is the planet of luxury, beauty, and so on. And Lakshmi is the goddess. When you buy something, you're inviting it in. The broom is all the negativity, all the enemies, all the bad feelings, all the bad emotions, all the bad intent, all the bad everything in your life should be kicked out. It's a new beginning. So if you're thinking of starting a new business and you failed before, kick that part out. Let's plan logically. It's also a purification and renewal kind of thing. हम दिए भी जलाते हैं ना, because we're trying to purify all the negative energies. Same with the broom. We have to learn to clean things and move ahead. That's as easy as that.
Got it. So it's synonymous with basically cleansing of any kind and starting new.
Cleansing with positive energy, removing negativity, and just giving a clean slate and a clean start. Your floor is going to be clean when you bought that broom. Same way with your mind, same with your life, same with your health. Everything needs to start fresh. ये साल में एक बार होता है. In fact, we should do this more often. Right?
Got it. And I don't want to hog the other caller's time, but can I ask a quick one more question?
Sure.
So there is some confusion about Diwali Puja being either on Thursday or Friday. Some people are doing it on Thursday, Friday. What are your thoughts on it? And I'll take the answer offline because I know you have other callers waiting. So just wanted to know, what are your thoughts? Is it okay to do it either day? And then of course with Halloween approaching and it's on the same day as Diwali, how does that work?
So according to me, Diwali is on 31st, which is Thursday. Lakshmi Puja should be done between 7:20 and 9:10 p.m. because that is the right time, right date for Diwali. Amavas Tithi, which is the new moon phase, jab Diwali start hoti hai, that is on November 1st, and that's at 7:40 in the morning. So Diwali really should be on 31st, but it is best for you to consult with your temple priest. It is best to check up with them before you do that. The reason many will do it on Friday is just because it's sort of, leads
more
into the weekend.
More convenient.
More
of course.
convenient. Yeah.
No, those were really interesting questions. With that, I would like to remind all the listeners tuned in and listening to the Saket Bhatia Astrology Show that if you have any questions, if you want any myth busted, this is the platform. आप कॉल कर सकते हैं, बात कर सकते हैं डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया के साथ. You can call on the studio line right now, 510-770-1550. We have around 35 more minutes in the show. 510-770-1550 is the studio line number. Or if you would like to connect with Dr. Saket Bhatia after the show directly, then the number would be 408-639-5300. Again, it's 408-639-5300. Or you can log on to the website saketbhatia.com. You can also email info@saketbhatia.com if you have any particular question you would like to be answered. Again, studio lines are open and we are taking calls right now. 510-770-1550 is the number where you can call us right now and ask your question. Be ready with the date, time, and place of birth when you're calling for about yourself or about anybody else. So, can astrology predict everything? Like we know that we can do predictions, but क्या सब कुछ predict कर सकते हैं astrology के साथ? Is my next question.
So the short answer is yes. The long answer is it's really hard to do because every day is a new beginning. जब इस show पे when people call me and say, I don't have a job, I'm not getting married, I want to have a child, we quickly look at the chart and we look at what we call dasha. Dasha is the planets की दशा चल रही है, which is coming into interaction with each other. एक महादशा होती है, एक अंतर्दशा होती है. Typically, these dashas last a few months, but we can narrow it down to day by day, which means we can break it down to every day to see what is happening. Now, let's say today, we see your chart today. There are 12 houses and so many different planets. If we see Saturn on one of them, Venus on them, Moon on them, we know how they're going to interpret and what's going to happen in your life. You might feel more healthy today. You might feel a little bit of headache tomorrow. You might feel more energy today. You might feel more friendly with other people and outsiders tomorrow. So that is really based on astrology. Which planet is traversing your birth chart at any given time, वो कहता है कि उसी के हिसाब से impact पड़ेगा आप पे. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, we can. And that's why we take something called Muhurat. मुहूर्त जो होता है, it is narrowed down to the right date. If you come and tell me हमें घर खरीदना है या हमें घर ले लिया, when should we move in? We're going to narrow down to one day. And then in that day, we're going to break it down into different hours and tell you 96% between 6 a.m. and 7, 84% between 7 and 8, 0% between 8 and 10. So astrology can go to that level, अगर आप पैदा हुए हो and you're telling me your date of birth and time of birth is 7:58, then astrology can predict to a certain minute, but that's not the purpose of astrology. The purpose of astrology is to guide you, to tell you what your true potential is, what your life path is, what your talents are, how you will get from point A to point B, and how we can help you so you can be more successful and you don't waste a lot of your effort and energy getting there. That's what we have to do.
So with that, I would like to again remind the listeners that आप जब कॉल करते हैं date, time and place ज़रूर आप बताइए because that is needed. And if you are calling us right now, the number again is 510-770-1550. We have a caller waiting.
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
Hello, Bhatia ji. Namaste.
Namaste. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. क्या कर सकते हैं आपके लिए?
मैं अपनी बेटी के लिए पूछना चाह रही हूँ.
Okay. What is her date of birth?
8 November 2001.
November 8th, 2001. Okay.
अभी बस उसका बर्थडे आने वाला है एक हफ्ते में.
Exactly.
मैं बस
Happy birthday to your daughter from our side in advance, क्योंकि अगले हफ्ते पता नहीं we'll talk or no. What is her time of birth?
Time 10:20 in the morning.
Time, which again, I'm sorry.
10:20 in the morning.
And place of birth?
Hayward.
Okay. And what is your question?
मेरा क्वेश्चन यही है कि बस का ये साल कैसा जाएगा. बर्थडे है अभी तो बस होता है ना उसी दिन पूछते हैं तो पूरा साल. और
So you want to know कि
तरक्की
साल
करेगी.
कैसे जाएगा इसका?
हेल्थ वाइज एंड जॉब वाइज. हाँ ये बस.
So your daughter is Sagittarius ascendant, जैसे हम धनुष लगन कहते हैं, और उनका मून जो है इट्स सिटिंग वेरी वेल इन कैंसर. उनकी जो राशि है वो कैंसर राशि बनती है. इनका रूलिंग प्लैनेट जो है इज जुपिटर, विच इज रेट्रोग्रेड, बट प्लेस्ड इन द 7th हाउस, जो अपने ही घर को देख रहा है. दैट मेक्स इट अ गुड चार्ट. हमने कोई डेबिलिटेटेड प्लैनेट सिर्फ सन है यहाँ, लेकिन वो भी जो है डेबिलिटेटेड प्लैनेट इट इज एट एन एंगल फ्रॉम मून, तो उसकी थोड़ी सी वो डिबिलिटेशन कैंसिल हो जाती है. नवंश में इट इज स्ट्रांग. योर क्वेश्चन इज करियर में क्या होगा कि हेल्थ में क्या होगा? विच वन डू यू वांट टू नो, और जनरल?
जनरल बस हेल्थ एंड जॉब भी अच्छी है, भगवान करे वो प्रमोशन मिलेगी या कुछ. बस ऐसे ही ये साल बस उसका खुशी खुशी जाएगा हेल्थ एंड वेल्थ में दोनों.
तो अभी हेल्थ देखिए, वीनस जुपिटर दशा चल रही है इस कुंडली में. वीनस हैपेंस टू बी न्यूट्रल प्लैनेट, लेकिन गेन्स देके जाएगा. जुपिटर जो है वो बहुत ही अच्छा प्लैनेट है. उसकी दशा अब स्टार्ट हुई है, वो 2026 दिसंबर में खत्म हो जाएगी. सो जुपिटर की दशा में इट विल गिव हर गुड हैप्पीनेस एट होम, गुड हेल्थ. वीनस और जुपिटर 9 घर दूर है, सो लक बढ़ेगा. अब ट्रांजिट में जुपिटर फिलहाल तो हेल्थ के घर पे है, विच इज डूइंग गुड, लेकिन मई में इज गोइंग, वो आ जाएगा शादी के घर पे, रिलेशनशिप के घर पे. सो दैट इज अ हाई पोटेंशियल ऑफ गेटिंग इनटू अ रिलेशनशिप विद समबडी, which starts May of 2025 all the way till May 2026. Okay, good time for getting into relationship. And then
कमिंग ईयर में मई में, राइट आप बोल रहे
मई में, करेक्ट. केतु जो है वो करियर के घर पे बैठा है, लेकिन वो मार्च में निकल जाएगा. So overall, I would say the year will be focused more on relationship and getting money through work. That is the key focus. Robust health, nothing bad as such. It's good. अच्छा चलेगा ये साल इनके लिए.
गुड टू नो. बस वही होता है ना, बच्चे थोड़े बड़े होते हैं तो टेंशन होती है. वही पूछना था मुझे, पर आपने मेरी दिल की बात सुन ली कि इसको रिलेशनशिप में कब होगी या कुछ होता है.
Yeah, that's definitely there. Because राहु भी बैठा है वहाँ. जुपिटर राहु एंड जुपिटर उसके ऊपर आएगा, तो चांस ऑफ रिलेशनशिप्स becomes very very strong in this dasha. Okay.
Good. Thank you so much and happy
Okay, good luck.
Diwali in advance.
Same to you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Listeners, if you're listening to us, you also have this opportunity where you can call and ask any question you have in your mind about yourself or about your loved ones. जब कॉल करें डेट टाइम एंड प्लेस ऑफ बर्थ बताना है आपको और नंबर है कॉल करने के लिए 5107701550। द साकेत भाटिया एस्ट्रोलॉजी शो सुन रहे हैं आप, जहां हमारे साथ जुड़ते हैं डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया, who has a PhD in astrology and is a certified numerologist। तो आप भी कॉल कर सकते हैं, उनसे बात कर सकते हैं और उनकी गाइडेंस का लाभ उठा सकते हैं। Oh my God, too much Hindi. We have next caller. Can we quickly take a call?
Sure.
Hello. So if your call got dropped, you can call us again, 510-770-1550. So I think we are getting the call back. Hello,
Okay.
you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
Hi. You need my name and then date of birth and place, right?
Yes, we will need that to get you some sort of. We're not a psychic yet.
That's good. I think that's probably ANIG coming soon. Okay. Seema Rani, September 8th, 1971. Time of birth 4:20 a.m. and Firozpur, Punjab.
Okay.
AM,
Firoz.
4:20
Yeah,
a.m.
4:20 a.m.
Sorry,
September
sorry.
8, 1971.
Yes, yes.
So I have your chart. What is your question?
When will I make my dream house?
When will you make your dream house? Define dream house.
Correct. Define dream house
Mhm.
in Castro Valley on top of the hill.
So you want a house in Castro Valley. देखिए, the chart that I see of yours, you're a Cancer ascendant, which means you're operated by moon. The beauty of Cancer ascendant is, ये कुंडली में no planet is an enemy of moon. Moon, there are
Good.
some planets that don't like moon, but in general, this is a good placement.
Okay.
So moon happens to be sitting in career house. Venus बैठा है
Okay.
Sun Mercury के साथ. Realtor, real estate would be good professions for you. I don't know what you do. Seems like those are good professions. Healthcare would be another
I
optional
invest.
profession. Huh?
Okay. I just run a small business.
That's fine, but this would work very well for you. अभी आपने पूछा है question about house, dream house. So we have to focus on property, which is fourth house. Fourth house is operated by Venus in your case, which is sitting in the second house, house of money. इसके ऊपर aspect भी moon का है. So you will get your dream house when there is some dasha of the Karak, which is Saturn, or dasha of Jupiter, or dasha of moon on this. Rahu dasha chal rahi hai, which will give you expansion, but dasha of Saturn will come in 2026 July. So I would say wait till 2026 July. Rahu
To start the
Saturn dasha
process.
comes. उस दशा के अंदर अंतरदशा आएगी वीनस की in July 2027 through January 2028. I would say that's a very good time for you to go and buy your house. Okay?
Or build it.
That should be a very good time. 2026 में Ketu will also have transited to a different house, and Rahu जो है वो 2, 3, 4, 5. Rahu जो है he will be in the 8th house, directly aspecting
Okay.
your 4th. Will do good for you. So keep that time
So
zone.
July 2026.
July
Okay.
20, yeah, exactly. July 2026 through July 2027, you have about a year to get that house. Okay, good luck.
Perfect. Thank you. Happy
Thank you.
Diwali.
Same to you.
Thank you so much for your call. If you have further questions, आप डायरेक्टली कॉल कीजिए डॉक्टर भाटिया को 408-639-5300 पे, और you can log on to his website saketbhatia.com. We have another caller waiting.
Yeah, before that, see, the other individual said, when will I get my dream house? By giving somebody a window, it tells them when they should prepare for it, how they should arrange their finances, when they should start looking for that particular house. अब
Right.
देखोगे जब घर ही नहीं लिखा, it wouldn't make sense. Even if you did go buy, you
Mhm.
probably end up selling it or something will happen.
Right.
दशा बहुत important होती है. Let's take
That's where astrology helps, definitely.
Yes.
जी, चलिए let's take the call. Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
Yeah, hi. This is for my daughter. Her name is Sarah. And I would like to know if she'll be having a children's custody or not, because she's been in the divorce file for last almost 4 years, but still the trial is going to be in December. So I want to know about her children's getting to her custody. She was born in August the 10th, 1985 in Rancho Cordova, Sacramento, California, on in the afternoon around 12 noon.
So your daughter is born 12 noon in Rancho Cordova.
Sacramento.
Yeah, I'm very
Sacramento,
familiar.
California.
Rancho Cordova, Rancho Cucamonga. So this is August
Yeah.
10th, 1985, right?
Correct.
And आपका question is children custody.
हाँ.
देखिए, हम अगर इनकी कुंडली पढ़ते हैं, she is a Libra ascendant. Libra में the planet that rules Libra is Venus, which is well placed. इनका जो नक्षत्र है वो है रोहिणी नक्षत्र, which is very good for children. Moon is her, क्या कहते हैं, राशि, वो टॉरस राशि में है. Now let's understand हम क्या पढ़ रहे हैं. We are trying to understand children, which is the fifth house. फिफ्थ हाउस लॉर्ड असेंडेंट में चला गया. दैट इज अ डायरेक्ट इंडिकेशन कि बच्चे इनको मिलेंगे. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, सैटर्न जो शनि है वो एग्जॉल्टेड है इस कुंडली में. बच्चे इनको डेफिनेट मिलने चाहिए. अगर हम इस घर पे एस्पेक्ट, लेकिन दशा देखनी चाहिए हमें. दशा अगर जुपिटर की हो, शनि की हो, तो पॉजिटिव होता है. एंड अब दशा चल रही है जुपिटर वीनस की. जुपिटर बच्चों का कारक है. अब शनि भी इस घर पे बैठा है जो बच्चा देगा. So my analysis is she should get custody of the child. There should be no second thought in this. Just because Shani is a good planet, Jupiter जो कारक है उसकी दशा चल रही है. हाँ, Jupiter debilitated है, वो retrograde भी है, लेकिन नुकसान नहीं करेगा. स्ट्रगल के बाद देगा. ओके
हाँ, तो प्रॉब्लम ये है कि अभी उसका ट्रायल चलने वाला है. पता नहीं ये ट्रायल होता है कि नहीं. कस्टडी ट्रायल दिसंबर में है, लेकिन वो फाइनेंशियल का भी बाद में जनवरी में ट्रायल है, क्योंकि उसका बाप के पास बहुत पैसा है. लेकिन अभी यहाँ पर बच्चे लोग को कुछ भी नहीं करता है ना मेरी बेटी को. बट वी आर जस्ट गोइंग थ्रू ए वेरी वेरी हार्ड टाइम. तो
why don't you at least call us offline? जरा एक फोन कीजिए हमारे ऑफिस में. This is not the first time we are dealing with this. हमने ऐसे बहुत केसेस देखे हैं लाइफ में. Call, let's discuss, let's understand and make you aware की टाइमलाइंस क्या है, क्या हो सकता है और कब हो सकता है. बिकॉज हम एक ही चीज कहते हैं एस्ट्रोलॉजी में, इट इज ऑल अबाउट दशा. अगर दशा अच्छी होगी सब अच्छा होगा. दशा खराब होगी ठीक नहीं होगा कुछ. हाँ, मानता हूँ जुपिटर डिबिलिटेटेड है, मानता हूँ कि दैट कैन कॉज प्रॉब्लम्स, बट डिले देगा, बच्चे देगा. कॉल माय ऑफिस, वी विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू हेल्प यू. ओके
आई विल. थैंक यू सो मच.
नो वरीज, वी आर हियर टू हेल्प. बाय.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर क्वेश्चन. आप डायरेक्टली कॉल कर सकते हैं डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया को. द नंबर इज 408-639-5300. वी हैव अनदर कॉलर वेटिंग.
श्योर.
हेलो, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia. Thanks for holding.
हेलो डॉक्टर.
या हाय, आई एम हियर.
मेरे बेटे का नाम है क्रिस कालरा. डेट ऑफ बर्थ August 8th, 2007.
Okay.
Place of birth Santa Clara.
Okay.
Time of birth 7:38 p.m. शाम को.
1938. Okay.
मेरा क्वेश्चन है, इसका एडमिशन कैलिफोर्निया में होगा या आउट ऑफ स्टेट होगा? He's applying.
So, is he applying for undergrad, grad? What is he applying for?
Undergrad. He's doing right now 12th grade, so he's applying.
Okay.
For
Generally, जब हम कुंडली पढ़ते हैं, we have to study formal education, which is undergrad. Undergrad is studied only from the 4th house. Graduate is studied from the 5th house. इनकी जो चार्ट है, he is a Capricorn ascendant. Saturn plays a very important role in this kundli. Saturn is an eighth, which is representing inheritance, long life, knowledge of astrology. Actually, this is good. फोर्थ फिफ्थ हाउस ही पढ़ेंगे हम. लॉर्ड ऑफ फोर्थ इज मार्स, जो फिफ्थ में बैठ गया तो उसका योग अच्छा है. लॉर्ड ऑफ फिफ्थ हायर एजुकेशन का, वो ब्रेक से घर में बैठ गया. लेकिन दशा चल रही है राहु की. राहु अपने दशा में लोगों को दूर ले जाता है. इट मेक श्योर कि आई विल पुल यू अवे. ऊपर से दशा चल रही है राहु मून की, विच इज 5 हाउसेज अवे. राहु मार्स की दशा स्टार्ट होती है अक्टूबर. व्हेन इज ही प्लानिंग ऑन गोइंग?
He's up, doctor. This year he's applying, so probably next year in August.
Yeah, next year
August he will
August में जाएगा. Then it looks like he's not going to be here, because next year September में राहु मार्स दशा स्टार्ट होएगी, and that is a dasha which is directly pointing to foreign travel or moving out of home residence. I think he won't
out of home residence. Okay.
I don't think he'll be here.
Out of state maybe, right?
Yeah, I don't think he will be here.
Okay.
क्या पढ़ना चाहते हैं वो?
Okay. Computer science.
Excellent profession. Mercury 7th house में है, directly ascendant को देख रहा है. He should encourage your son. इनके 10th house जो career का घर है, उसमें गली का मंडी बैठ गया है. So working for somebody is going to be difficult for your son. Encourage him to start a business. Encourage him to do something on his own. क्योंकि आगे जाके जो दशा आएगी 26, which is going to last till 2042, is all about making money in this kundli. Start the business.
Okay.
Start your own company. This will be good for him. Like I always tell people, chart अच्छी है. If you want more help, let us know. We are always here to help you. But overall, I think he will go out and he will not stop at bachelor's. He has to do a master's. Kundli mein bachelor's is not a stopping point.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. This is great. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर क्वेश्चन. एंड आप कॉल करके कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं डॉक्टर भाटिया के साथ अगर आपका और भी क्वेश्चन है कोई. 4086395300 इज़ द नंबर. एंड लिसनर्स, आप सुन रहे हैं द साकेत भाटिया एस्ट्रोलॉजी शो. एवरी ट्यूसडे 4 to 5 PM लाइव होते हैं डॉक्टर भाटिया रेडियो जिंदगी पर, और आप उनसे बात कर सकते हैं शो के दौरान. वी आर जस्ट लेफ्ट विद 13 more minutes in the show, and if you have any question, you can still give us a call. 510-770-1550 स्टूडियो लाइन्स नंबर. एंड आप कभी भी डॉक्टर भाटिया के साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. उनका ऑफिस नंबर इज़ 4086395300. We have one more caller waiting. Let's quickly take the call.
Yeah. And then we'll start discussing a little of what we want to talk today.
जी. Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
जी नमस्कार जी. मेरा क्वेश्चन मेरी वाइफ का नाम है हिमानी चोपड़ा. डेट ऑफ बर्थ है जुलाई 7, 13 1980. जलंधर का बर्थ है.
And time?
टाइम शाम के 5:05.
एक सेकंड. जलंधर 5:05. ओके.
हाँ जी, शाम के जी PM.
तो 5:05 जलंधर में जुलाई 13, 1980.
हाँ जी.
क्या क्वेश्चन है आपका?
क्वेश्चन है जी, हम घर देख रहे हैं कि देखो कब तक मिल सकेगा. हमें
घर खरीदना चाहते हो आप?
घर खरीदना चाहते हैं हम.
तो घर खरीदने के लिए, जैसे किसी और ने भी फोन किया था, हम सिर्फ 4th हाउस देखेंगे. आपकी जो कुंडली है वो मार्स से रन है. मतलब जब जब मार्स की दशा आएगी अच्छी चीजें होंगी आपकी लाइफ में. मार्स इज अ रूलिंग प्लैनेट. अभी जो घर के लिए है वो 4th हाउस है, मतलब शनि. और वीनस शनि की दशा चल रही है आपकी. इस कुंडली में वीनस प्रॉपर्टी होता है और शनि भी प्रॉपर्टी है. शनि के ऊपर बैठा है, तो घर अब आ जाना चाहिए आपका. व्हाट इज द डिले? वीनस और शनि कहते हैं हम आपको घर देंगे. लेकिन अगर आपने अभी घर नहीं लिया, देन मैं कहता हूं वीनस शनि के ऊपर जब राहु ट्रांजिट करेगा, जो होता है 2025 मार्च में, दैट इज अ बेटर टाइम फॉर यू टू बाय हाउस. तो दशा आपकी स्टार्ट हो गई. दशा स्टार्ट हो गई है. लेकिन अगर आपने नहीं लिया तो मैं कहता हूँ वेट टिल मार्च ऑफ 2025. मार्च 2025 से दिसंबर 2026 तक पूरी विंडो खुली है घर लेने के लिए. ओके, देयर इज नो इशू. ओके,
थैंक यू जी. फिर मैं आपके ऑफिस में कॉल करूंगा, फिर आपसे अपॉइंटमेंट बनाता हूँ.
नो वरीज, नो वरीज. थैंक यू.
ठीक है, थैंक यू जी.
सो वेदिका, क्या हो रहा है?
जी
Many people are now reaching out to me. At an average, 3 people a day just
ओके
asking कि हमको घर लेना है, वास्तु कर दो. हमें
जी
ये प्रॉपर्टी में इंटरेस्ट है, शुड वी डू वास्तु? In fact, I am getting realtors who are calling me now and telling me कि भाई हमारे clients हैं जिन्होंने घर लेना है. Can you let them know if this is a suitable house? So this is keeping me very busy because
वा-
it is not easy to do 2 to 3 properties a day. It becomes very hard.
जी
ऑल्सो आई वाज थिंकिंग कि इस साल हमने कितनी अपॉइंटमेंट्स ली है एस्ट्रोलॉजी में.
हम्म
आई हैव टेकन क्लोज टू 1200 प्लस अपॉइंटमेंट्स इन दिस ईयर अलोन.
वाओ
इट वर्क्स आउट टू क्लोज टू 4 अपॉइंटमेंट्स और 5 अपॉइंटमेंट्स अ डे एट एन एवरेज. इतनी ली है हमने. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज दिस इज बिल्डिंग ऑन व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट नेक्स्ट. जो एस्ट्रोलॉजी है
जी
उसमें बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं. देयर इज लॉट्स ऑफ स्कैम्स दैट आर हैपनिंग इन एस्ट्रोलॉजी. जो एक चीज हमें करनी है, हमें बात करनी है कि जो स्कैम्स हैं ये बढ़ते जा रहे हैं. वी वांट टू एजुकेट द लिसनर्स. डोंट फॉल विक्टिम टू दी स्कैम्स. हमें ये स्कैम डिस्कस करने हैं, रेड फ्लैग्स बात करेंगे और कोई केस स्टडीज बात करते हैं.
जी
इफ यू जस्ट गो टू गूगल एंड यू टाइप इन एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स इन बे एरिया, you will probably see about 20.
हम्म
Then you say, Vedic astrologer, you will see more. कर करके we have more than 120 astrologers in the Bay Area. 120.
ओके
But there is some entities here who have multiple websites now. So one individual is opening up 6 to 7 websites under different names, under different addresses. PO boxes लेके businesses खोल देते हैं. If you go to a grocery store, you will suddenly see a big flyer. अगर आप कोई event पे जाओगे, you will see a little board on your car, astrologer so and so with a big hand on the thing. Uh, you have to realize that none of these are certified astrologers. Any astrology nahi aati. Astrology is not something which just comes to you by reading a book. You have to spend time. पढ़ाई लगती है, effort लगता है, experience है, बहुत कुछ होता है because you're changing somebody's life. So ये scam क्या है? This scam is typically about fake emergency predictions. किसी की जॉब चली गई, लोग डर गए, भाई हमारी जॉब चली गई, क्या होगा? The number one thing when you go to these fake websites is they talk about job loss, getting your love life back, and making money quick. None of these and astrology have any weight. अगर आपका जॉब चला गया, this is a good time for you to see how you can get another job. Let's go make a resume. Let's start networking. Let's apply. Let's see if you want to get some education degree done. आपको थोड़ा और पढ़ना है. Remember, losing your job is not entirely your fault. Planets play a very big role. When you call these individuals, these astrologers who claim to be astrologers, many of them will say, we charge you $20. Hell, we even do the reading for free. But then they start scaring you. I went to 2 of these astrologers, जिन्होंने मुझे खुद कहा है, इस साल आपकी हेल्थ खराब हो जाएगी, फैमिली में प्रॉब्लम होगा, डेथ हो सकती है, एक्सीडेंट होगा, फाइनेंशियल लॉसेस होंगे. You
Oh my
need to
God.
do something urgent in this case. And I said, what? And they said, पूजा करनी पड़ेगी. पूजा इनकी खत्म नहीं होती. It starts off with one puja at about $1,500. Then you will suddenly get a call which says, हम पूजा कर रहे थे, लेकिन जो फायर है वो बुझ गई. That's a bad omen. You need to pay extra and extra and extra. Your bills are going to amount to 10, 20,000, 30,000. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Now, I have had people from good companies, from Nvidia, from Google, from Facebook, you name it, who have all fallen to these scams. People have, I just had a young girl meet me on the weekend, we don't give names out, who broke up with her friend and apparently has paid thousands of dollars to some unknown astrologer who doesn't show his face, based out of Mountain View, who said, "Sell me the money and I will immediately get your love life back." Paise de ke, now it's gone. So this is called karma. What you take, you will have to pay. I'm hoping that those people who listen to this show understand that they need to stop doing this. It doesn't help. The only way you can get your love life back is if you approach them and you talk to them, and if there is mutual interest in both parties to come back together. There is no such thing. Astrology does not believe in black magic. Astrology does not believe in psychics. Astrology does not believe in face reading. Astrology is a science which says the planets play a role. Let's sit and understand what is going on. Let's sit together. I am not a psychic. No offense to any psychic. But I cannot just, जब लोग हमें कहते हैं फोन करके हमारा घर कब आएगा, I look at their chart and tell them a good time is from March to Feb. I cannot say, yes, I see a house. It's coming. आ रहा है. That doesn't help. I'm not sure what to make of this anymore. But हो रहा है. People fall victim because people like to hear what they want to hear. People like to hear positive things. But सुनिए, लाइफ में नेगेटिव चीजें भी होती हैं और नेगेटिव चीजें are not all bad. What you are perceiving as negative could be a strengthening force for you. It could be a lesson which will help you in the long term. Life में don't focus on what is happening only today. जरा कल के बारे में भी सोचिए. So please, whether you come to me or go to any other astrologer, जिसके पास भी जाना है, make sure you do enough research. They have the credentials, they have the educational background. आप डॉक्टर के पास जाते हो, the first thing you do is you go online to Kaiser or Camino Medical or wherever you want, VA, etc. And you say yes. If the doctor is affiliated, that is step one. It's a good process. I know he's a good doctor. Many people don't read the degrees. It's not important. But in this profession, which is unregulated, it becomes a problem. You must go and see. The best source is recommendation, word of mouth, in my opinion. If
Right.
you have friends who have been to somebody, that will be a good source. You'll get good feedback. The second would be go online. Google ads are not expensive. They are spending a lot of money because they can get a lot of money from you. I know some astrologers here in the Bay Area. In fact, I went to a grocery store. I had a sticker on my car which said, contact astrologer ABC. I did. वो तो वहीं पर ग्रोसरी स्टोर में काम कर रहे थे. He was putting stickers on the packets. $4.99, $4.99. He picked up my phone. I went, I said, it's you? बोलते, yes. He said, give me 5 minutes. He went in the back, he changed his clothes. Neighboring में एक रेस्टोरेंट है आपके रेडियो स्टेशन के पास में ही. वहां पर रीडिंग की थी. He took $20. Basic knowledge थी. Moon यहाँ है, यहाँ. But the basic gist of the conversation was, राहु शनि भारी है, प्लैनेट की एनर्जी खत्म हो गई, डेथ हो जाएगी, फाइट्स हो जाएंगे, बैंकरप्सी हो जाएगी. This is so trivial and this is not right. I am not here to scare you. I am here to tell you facts. Now you can decide what you want in life. I hope you make the right decision. This is not a show where I'm promoting myself. This is a show where I'm promoting astrology. I'm telling you, एक valid science है. ढंग से सोचिए. It is very helpful. It can help you succeed. It will help you get fulfillment. It will help you in so many ways. आज भी इतने calls आए. I only told one of those callers, call me offline because it's a health related issue. Otherwise, if somebody has a daughter who's going to be in a relationship, good. That was the answer. There is nothing wrong in that. Is the relationship good? Yes. I don't want to lie and scare. I believe what goes around comes around. If you give people the right advice, they will automatically come to you. In closing, astrology is not a business. It is a service. If you have a gift to read a chart and help people, use it and help people. It will benefit them and who knows, benefit us in our next life. That's all I wanted to say today.
Thank you so much for that eye-opening examples and whatever is happening, letting us know. Thank you so much for being on air with us and imparting your knowledge. Listeners, सुन रहे थे आप डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया को live on Radio Zindagi, and we'll be back next Tuesday 4 to 5 p.m. Don't forget to tune in. मीनवाइल आप डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया को डायरेक्टली कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हैं अगर आपका कोई भी क्वेश्चन है रिगार्डिंग एस्ट्रोलॉजी और न्यूमरोलॉजी. द नंबर यू कैन कनेक्ट हिम डायरेक्टली विद इज 408-639-5300. saketbhatia.com is the website, or you can write at info@saketbhatia.com. To all the callers who are trying to reach us now, we won't be able to take any more calls. You can call again next Tuesday 4 to 5 p.m. और कनेक्ट कीजिए डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया के साथ डायरेक्टली.
Just one last thing, Vidika. On
जी.
my website, I have a form. अगर आपको कोई question था जो missing था, feel free to go. Fill out the form and I will reply back to you. And happy Diwali. And I know I'm out of time. And thank you for letting me say that.
Happy Dhanteras to you and happy Diwali to you as well. So listeners, सुन रहे थे आप रेडियो जिंदगी. This is RJ Vedika signing off. RJ Swati coming up next with Cruise Control. तो कहीं मत जाइए.
You are listening to Radio Zindagi, KZDG 1550 AM, San Francisco, and the entire